Good morning, Chantilly. Today is Thursday, March 20th, 2025.
And in this week's show, it's
An immigrant's point of view,
Chantilly's committed athletes,
a spotlight on the new Fair Housing Act.
and now.
I'm Anubhav Sir,
And I'm John Kaminsky.
and here are your morning announcements.
Best Buddies and Special Olympics are having a combined meeting after school today at 3 o'clock in the cafeteria. Come to hear about upcoming events and join the Special Olympics track and field team. Girls soccer has a home game against Falls Church tonight. JV at 5:30, varsity at 7:15.
Meanwhile, boys soccer plays away at Falls Church tonight. JV at 5:45, varsity at 7:15. At 6:30 tonight, varsity baseball has an away game at Riverside.
On to tomorrow, boys lacrosse plays at Lake Braddock. JV at 5:45, varsity at 7:15. Girls lacrosse also plays Lake Braddock tomorrow. They'll be at home. JV at 6 o'clock, varsity at 7:30.
Still tomorrow, softball plays Herndon at 6:30. JV at home, varsity away. Now on Saturday, debate has a regional tournament at Wakefield High School. It starts at 8.
On Monday, baseball plays Freedom. JV away at 6 o'clock, varsity at home at 6:30. Also at home at 6:30, varsity softball has a game against West Potomac.
On Tuesday, tennis has a 4 o'clock match against South Lakes. Boys away, girls at home. Then girls soccer has a home game against Langley. JV at 5:30, varsity at 7:15.
Boys soccer plays away at Langley on Tuesday. JV at 5:45, varsity at 7:15. Over to Wednesday, track has a 4:45 meet at Oakton.
Then boys lacrosse has a home game against Hayfield. JV at 5:45, varsity at 7:15. Still on Wednesday, girls lacrosse plays away at Hayfield. JV at 6 o'clock, varsity at 7:30.
Softball has a 6 o'clock game against Gainesville on Wednesday. JV away at varsity at home. Now on to Thursday, tennis has a 4 o'clock match against Madison. Boys away, girls at home.
Then girls soccer has a 5:30 game against Woodson. JV away, varsity at home. Later that night, boys soccer plays Woodson at 7:15. JV away, varsity at home.
Women in Law is hosting weekly AP exam prep sessions in room 237. Students of all grades studying for any exam are encouraged to join for a quiet and collaborative study session. AP seminar and AP research students are encouraged to practice their presentations and defense questions, as the club will provide rubrics and peer reviewers. Quiet activities related to women in law will also be available, including LSAT preparation. The choirs performed at the District 12 assessments. Chamber, Chorale, and Aurora earned superior ratings, and the concert choir got an excellent rating.
The US Bio Olympiad team competed in the open exam and 2 students earned certificates. Nishchal Annapareddy earned the honorable mention certificate and was in the top 20% of scores nationwide. Sampurna Chakravarti earned the merit certificate, which is marked by the top 30% of scores nationwide.
The orchestras performed at the Virginia Band and Orchestra Directors Association's District 12 Orchestra Assessment. The Symphonic Orchestra received an excellent rating. The Concert and Philharmonic Orchestras received superior ratings. The Chamber Orchestra received all superior ratings with multiple A+.
The annual Chantilly Pyramid Art Show will be on March 28th from 6 to 8 o'clock. It will be an evening of creativity and fun, featuring henna tattoos, face painting, and delicious food from Roaming Coyotes, Empanada Mendoza, and Paradise Desserts, located at door 11.
Seniors, the class of 2025 all-night grad party is scheduled for 11 o'clock on the night of June 10th at Funland. The night will feature casino games, a ropes course, go-karts, laser tag, video games, and hourly prizes, with grand prize drawing before the night ends. Tickets go for $85 until June 5th, or for $100 at the door.
In Area 9 of Fairfax County, the Chantilly-Centreville area, approximately 33.7% of the total population are immigrants.
That's right. Fairfax is an amalgamation of a variety of ethnic identities.
Recently, many presidential executive orders have been passed regarding immigration's role in American society.
I immigrated here in 2023. I got here because I have lot of learning opportunities.
I came to United States just because of my parents. They found a good job here, and then they're also looking for good opportunities in United States.
I moved from Bolivia to here, the United States, because the situation in my country is not alright, and I think my family thinks that I have more opportunities here than in my actual country.
It took me 4 to 9 months for my interview, and then it took me 2 to 3 months to come here.
I came here on H4 visa type, and H4 visa type is dependent on my father, and it took me 4 months to approve the visa.
I'm not pretty sure how they did it, but I'm sure that they applied for a visa to come here, and it was pretty rough because I have to live almost all my life over there, right? And it's a new start here.
I feel welcome here. The way people engage and help me to learn new things and help me with my things.
The most difference I saw here is climate change, and I feel I love United States personally because people are so kind here, and Chantilly High School is so good.
There's a lot of good people here at Chantilly, so I think that's actually a good difference for my country because they're more matters and they do the stuff right. And
Let's continue to make Chantilly High School a welcoming place for immigrants.
Wow, we live in such a diverse area. This really opened my eyes.
I agree. I'm so glad we're so diverse. I learn something new every day.
Well, did you know this? Fairfax County's Fair Housing Act aims to provide equal rights to housing for everyone.
This year, the Fairfax County Student Human Rights Commission is hosting their 15th annual Fair Housing Act Art Contest.
The Fair Housing Act Art Contest is made by the Fairfax County Student Human Rights Commission. It's comprised of high school students across the county that work to promote the Fair Housing Act and other ordinances in the Fairfax County government.
And its goal is to raise awareness about progress that has yet to be made in order to break down barriers to people accessing fair housing, as well as celebrate the progress we've already made through the Civil Rights Act and the Fair Housing Act.
It's important for students to know about the Fair Housing Act because you may not see it where you live, but some do. And it's important to acknowledge that and make awareness to that for the whole community.
The contest is really just looking for original work that addresses the prompt of opening doors to diversity through fair housing. So people in the past have tried to really represent the diversity present in our community. So they'll portray people of different ability levels from different minority groups, and they really just try to make it colorful and original.
My advice for participants is to just be creative and show who you are. Don't be afraid to stick to the norms. Show what you want and it'll be great. We appreciate all of your responses.
More information is available on this QR code. This has been Eva Sia and Delaney Brooks for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
I heard winners receive a cash prize. I definitely need to participate.
The deadline's approaching. Be sure to get started soon so you can finish your artwork on time.
It'll be hard work, but worth it.
You know who else works hard here? Our athletes.
No doubt about it. Chantilly athletes put in the workday in and day out, balancing school, training, and competition like absolute pros.
Their dedication, hustle, and passion for the game are next level. You can't help but be impressed by the grind that they put in.
Big dreams, hard work, and countless hours of training. It all leads up to this moment. Some of our top Chantilly athletes are making it official, signing their letters of intent to continue their athletic careers at the college level. It's a huge milestone, not just for them, but for their coaches, families, and the entire community. Let's take a look at Chantilly athletes who are taking their talents to the next stage.
Going to Fair State University for cheer and stunt.
Seton Hill University for baseball.
Syracuse for track. Moved to Chatham.
When I was little, I kind of sampled every sport, and the one I liked most was baseball. And then I started watching baseball, and I was like, "It's kind of cool."
Sticking with it, I moved to Chantilly when I was like 8, and then I always watched like the cheer comps at Chantilly High School, and I kind of wanted to just be able to compete there.
They gave me the opportunity to play, and I just wanted to. I like the school, I like the campus, and I wanted to continue playing.
I just felt most at home with the team, and I got along with the coaches really well, and I felt they had the best plan to develop me and to help with my success.
From early morning practices to late night study sessions, Chantilly athletes have put in the work both on and off the field. Now they're ready to represent their future schools and chase even bigger goals. Congrats to all the signees. Your journey is just beginning. This has been Sabir Smith-Bay and Shruta Nair for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
These athletes put in the work on and off the field.
And now they're ready to represent their future schools and chase even bigger goals.
Over to Jenna with this weekend's weather report.
Thanks, anchors. I'm Jenna Spirtalozzi here with all the highs and lows of our upcoming weekend. On Friday, it's going to be sunny with a high of 53 and a low of 34. On Saturday, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 60 and a low of 39. On Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a low of 37 and a high of 54. That's all. Over to Johnny for this week's Sports Roundup.
Thanks, Jenna. I'm Johnny Fernandez here with all our sports team's latest scores. Here's what happened. Unified Basketball won a nail-biter against Robinson on Friday night, 29-27. Robinson had 5 straight offensive rebounds to try to score a game-winning three-pointer and missed every opportunity. At Westfield's Hoop Fest tournament, the team went undefeated, beating both Westfield's Unified team 22-16 and Marshall 30-22 varsity. Baseball played their first game of the season against South County and won 8-0. And that's all for this week's Sports Roundup. Back to you, anchors.
Here's a big congratulations from the Nightly News to our very first Special Olympics Unified Basketball team.
Happy first season. We can't wait to see what you do with the track in the spring. Well, this has been Anubhav Sir
and John Kaminsky for the Nightly News, reminding you to stay positive, stay safe, and have a great day.
And we'll see you next week.